So we're out here at Austin Subaru to get a better look at the 2018 Subaru Outback and kind of a comparison to the Allroad today.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, so we have a deep blue pearl, I guess metallic, 2018 Subaru Outback, the 3.6R. And we're just going to kind of walk around the car and talk about a little bit about some of the pros and cons, differences between this and like something like an Audi Allroad, which I currently have. And prior to the Allroad, I was driving a 2016 Subaru Outback 3.6R Limited. This happens to be a touring model. So just a few things to point out. So one thing I do like about the Subaru Outback design is the lack of cameras in the front fascia. That's one thing that pretty much all the Audis with driver assistance have, the cameras and the radar in the front of the vehicle, and as we all know, that can be very expensive to repair in case of an accident. So you have your cameras in the front in the Allroad, and most Audis with driver assistance, and also the radar equipment. That's one thing I think Subaru has gotten right here by including all the cameras basically up in the inside the car, so you're not exposing those cameras to the environment of the outside. So this system definitely is, I can vouch for it. It worked really well in my 2016 Allroad, Outback that I had. So like, I'm a fan of it. I wish more automakers would go to this type of system, putting the cameras on the inside versus exposing them on the outside of the car. I'm sure there's reasons why Audi has taken that design route, but definitely much less expensive to repair if you were to have a front-end collision or someone just tapping you in a parking lot. So this could be a pro or a con, but the tires that come on the Outback are basically considered light truck tires. So I mean, you're gonna, not the most responsive tires category, I guess, that you could put on the car. Definitely you could go with something more, a little bit more sporty, I guess, if you wanted to, but out of the box, this is what type of tires that come with the Outback, and these would be Bridgestone Duelers. Not the highest rated tire. I think in this category you're either looking at the Michelin LTX Premier or the Premier AS for the highest rated tire in this tire size category for the Outback. Overall, my biggest gripe with the Subaru Outback is just the seats. I just don't find them nowhere near as comfortable as what the Allroad offers, and it definitely comes down to level of adjustments. Like the level of adjustments offered on the Outback are just limited compared to the Allroad. It just, there's no thigh extension there. There's just a few things that I don't know. I just didn't find the Outback comfortable in long trips. But that only happened after, a few thousand miles with the car, start noticing the uncomfort with the seats. So the roof rails on the top here definitely are the much more slim design compared to previous. I mean, definitely if you go with the regular limited setup rather than the touring, comes with the more bulkier, built-in rails. Some people don't care for those. I actually kind of like the look of the slimmer rails compared to the other ones you get on the limited version. So definitely something that is an improvement there for the Outback. And one thing I definitely sorely miss on the Allroad is the lack of towing. Now this Outback does not have the tow hitch installed, but it is an option, and you can get that for I think about $500, $800 possibly for the vehicle. So it's definitely an option that's sorely missed on the Allroad. And you know, when Audi puts the same engine in the Q7, the 2.0 turbo, in the Q7 it's towing 4,000 pounds. There's no reason why it can't be in the Allroad and be able to tow some jet skis. All in all, definitely I do like the Subaru Outback. It's definitely a bit bigger inside and out compared to the Allroad. This is more of a mid-size, I guess, mid-size vehicle versus the compact size of the Allroad. Definitely you get a bit more legroom in the back. Definitely get more storage in the boot, and just more storage overall with the back seats folded. Not a bad car. The CVT, I just wish they had another transmission option other than the CVT. I think the 3.6R is definitely a tried and true strong motor, but sometimes it just feels like the CVT just limits the power output that the car, I mean, could feel much more peppier with a better CVT now. I think they have updated that in 2018. Dealership is currently closed, so I can't test drive it to give you a better feel for that. But my understanding is that the CVT has been improved. But at the end of the day, it's still a CVT. And, you know, I definitely hope that the improvements and enhancements would go a long way in making the Outback feel a little bit more responsive to drive. So overall, I do like the Subaru Outback. I just wish they would make a few more changes to make it a little bit more entertaining to drive, and possibly other transmission options. But overall, a solid car and a very solid choice.